Tim?
What's your first impression? So you started with 757 Angels. You hit your toe in the water. What's your first impression on the landscape of our ecosystem, if you will?
Yeah. So, I mean, obviously when I left 5+ years ago, 6 years ago now, I didn't really see an ecosystem around here. And that's why I jumped in the car and kind of, ventured out to Los Angeles to just kind of be a part of the startup community in some sort of sense. I had the opportunity after I got my master's at Pepperdine to move back here during pandemic when I was traveling a little bit and kind of enjoying life before I stepped into my new gig. And I was very excited about the progress that I saw because, it didn't really seem like we had anything going on at that time or anything I was aware of. And so when I reached out to Monique and reached out to 757 Angels and kind of dug a little bit deeper into what has been happening and how much progress they have made thus far, and even the entire ecosystem here with Startup Reel and everything you guys are doing. I've just been super excited constantly over the past 6 months and just moving deeper into the understanding of this ecosystem, and everything is just, keeping me on that excited, and, I'm really happy that I'm here.
You're muted, Zach.
Oh, okay. It hasn't been a long time. 2015 to 2020, 2021 is not a lot of time. So is it just that, and how old are you actually? It might be
28.
Okay, so 28. So
29.
So you're 23-ish, 22, 23-ish. Do you think that you just didn't know what to look for in 2015 from the ecosystem? I mean, has something actually changed in that time frame? You said progress, from the startup community there. I feel like when I started pushing kind of some of this stuff in 2011, 2010, 2012 time frame, there was definitely nothing there. Is it just because you needed more time to really know what to look for? Has something actually changed? As a due diligence guy, I think it's important for me to ask you due diligence questions what are you finding that actually was different from a 2015 time frame to the last 18 months or so?
Right. Yeah, I think it's probably twofold. So I think I didn't really know what to look for when I was leaving ODU. And I just knew the opportunities that were kind of in front of me or looked attractive were probably in LA or not even really Austin at that time, but LA or San Francisco. I loved LA for the entertainment side as well. So locally, I probably wasn't looking in the right areas to find it. But then when I moved back, I have dug a little bit deeper into what we've done over the past 5-6 years since they opened in 2015 with the Angels. And so obviously the amount of capital that they've actually been able to dump into the ecosystem locally, and most of that $70+ million actually is in Hampton Roads, a lot of it with follow-on. But the companies, located here, assemblies opening, what Drew's been able to do locally in Norfolk. Obviously, I'm a Virginia Beach kid, but now living in Norfolk. I've just been really excited, even with the Vibe District and down at the oceanfront, seeing some of these small businesses that are really creative open up. I've just been really excited to see all of that progress moving back. And maybe it's just more, something that I'm looking at now versus what I was kind of running away from at that time. But for whatever it's worth, I'm just super excited to be home and super excited to be a part of growing that ecosystem here now.
Yeah.